Hello everyone. Today I'm going to change the lift supports on a Hyundai Santa Fe 2003. Now this car at this point is 12 years old, and the lift supports are gas charged, and obviously the originals no longer do anything. They don't support the window in any position at all, so basically when you're opening it you need to hold it open to put stuff into the trunk or cargo area. So I'm going to replace them with a pair of 4192s Easy Lift lift supports. I got them on Amazon for $28, and I'll put the actual link to these supports in the video description. And fully extended, they're 18 inches long. So what else you're going to need? You're going to need some general purpose grease for the joints and where they meet onto the window. And also you're going to need a standard Phillips screwdriver. This is a 3/16, and it's a 3-inch standard flathead screwdriver. This is perfect tool for removing these, so get yourself one of these, and this actually will help you remove the clips. So let's go and change these lift supports so I no longer have to hold this window up. So with just about anything to do with do-it-yourself or cars, or you name it, if it involves tools, make sure you wear your safety equipment. I got my eye protection on at this moment just because I never know, maybe the spring clip will fly off and hit you or something. Just be careful, wear your safety equipment. So here we're looking at the knuckle where it meets, basically where it meets the glass support here, and we need to take this clip off this knuckle. So with the 3/16 3-inch flathead screwdriver, basically what you do is you slide it underneath. Right? Actually, you can go from either direction. It has a notch there, so just slide it underneath. Don't pull it out all the way because, like I said, it will fly off and go crazy on you. And then just pull it off. And notice when I took it off that it did have some charge to it. It will spring out a little bit when you get it off of there. You may want to wipe that grease off now and basically replace it with new grease. So I'll do that. But at this point, that's how you take off that clip. Now we're going to do the other one, which is the support at the very base, which is right here on the inside of the vehicle. Let me get a better angle on it for you. All right, now we're looking at the inside joint, the inside support for the lift rod and or lift support. And basically at this point, I'm just going to do the exact same thing again, is take that clip off the top here. So let me zoom in on it. There we go. I'm going to take that clip off or back it up a little bit using my 3/16 standard screwdriver, and then pull it off the actual ball, the joint right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lift this shock up, or this support up like this, then put my screwdriver in like this. Again, I'm wearing my safety glasses just in case the clip decides to go flying. And you don't have to pull it very far, just a little bit like that. And then now this just basically pulls off. So now you see that there's some grease on that. I'm going to clean that grease off, put some more grease on both joints, this ball and the upper joint, and then replace this strut with a new one. Okay, so I've cleaned off the grease, put some grease back onto that little knuckle there and onto the actual male and female side of this joint. And now it's basically pretty easy to put it back on. Now these lift supports go in a certain direction. The actual cylinder part of it needs to be on the inside, or attached to the inside support, and the piston side, or the inner part, needs to be attached to the glass side up here. Okay, so make sure you get that correctly, because they do specify that they have to go in that direction, so that when it's closed, the cylinder and the shaft are facing this way, right? Okay, so basically the fat end goes to the inside, the skinny end goes to the glass. So putting it on is pretty simple. Like I said, I put grease on the inside and grease on the ball, and basically all you need to do here is push it on and make sure the clip's on good. Some of the grease will squeeze out there. Just wipe that off afterwards. And as you can see now, it's locked in there. It's not going anywhere. I'm making sure the clip's on good, and it is. So next, we got to put the glass side on here, and I'll show you how to do that. Okay. So now we're going to put it on the glass side. You notice that this is not going to mate with that. It's kind of not in the right spot. So you need to turn it. And the way to turn it is to actually compress the piston down and then turn it as it's coming back up. So let's do that. And I would give it a couple pumps before you actually put it on anyway. So let's do that. 1, 2, and 3. And then pump it down one more time and turn it. You can turn it, when it's at the end you can't turn it, but when it's coming back up, you can actually move it to where you want. So I've done that. Now it's facing the right direction, as you can see. And I'm going to compress it and then push it on there. And as you can see again, now it's actually, the one shock is enough to actually lift that gate up again now. And you see I got some excess grease in there, so I'm just going to wipe that off. And procedure is exactly the same on the other side. And basically, you know, take off the old shock, put the new shock on there, and you know, grease it up and clip it back on. And that's how you change the lift support on a 2003 Hyundai Santa Fe SUV. The procedure is more or less the same for the lift gate. I would suggest getting help to do the lift gate, as it's much heavier than the actual glass itself. Okay, once I took that lift support off, now that one single shock is no longer lifting the weight, so you need to support it with your arm, or your head, as I'm going to do. There we go. Second one, just lift the clip off again, and off it comes. Clean the grease off both sides, and then rinse it, and then basically we'll put it back on. I cleaned the grease off both joints there, or knuckles, and we're going to put this lift support back in. And again, it's pretty straightforward. Basically, it just push it in until it clicks. There we go, that one's in there, and you can tell it's not going anywhere. Again, this needs to be turned in order to fit it, and it won't turn on the fully extended, so just compress it a little bit, turn it to where you need it, and then put it back on the glass. That's it. So now the gate is fully supported by these gas charged supports, and I've got them in the right way. In other words, the fat side to the body on both sides. I'm going to wipe off the excess grease and be done with it. Basically, that's how you change the lift supports on the window of a 2003 Santa Fe SUV. All right, so after you've done that, you can now access the cargo area without any issue whatsoever, and have a nice day. Beautiful. That's it for my video. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video and it helped you out in some way, do me a favor, click on the like button right down here. And you know, if you wish to subscribe to my channel, just click on this link up here. And that should subscribe you to the Richard Lloyd channel, or Richard Lloyd USA channel. Okay, again, thank you very much for your time and watching.